Okay, so today's flight on the Hawk T1, of course the Red Arrow's plane, we're going to go from Detroit all the way over to Chicago. It says 40 odd minute flight. I think it'll be quicker than that, to be honest. So yeah, let's get on with it. Of course, the Hawk T1 available for sale in the marketplace. Yeah, for me it's okay. I mean, I spent £40 on it, so I feel like compelled to kind of get lots of videos on it, get lots of time with it, practice, whatever. The thing I have with it, the problem is with the landing. I'm just not sure. Every time I get it near the ground, it just doesn't, just goes mad. Yeah, I've not sort of been happy with that kind of element. I don't know whether it's me. I don't know whether it's something I'm doing wrong. Or landing takeoff again there. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong. I don't know whether it's something wrong with the plane. It doesn't feel like it. When you reduce the throttle right down, it tends to go mad. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's happening with it, but here we are, and yeah, we'll try and get through and get over to Chicago, of course, from Detroit. So, as it says, it's pretty much a straight line here. I haven't got to do anything drastic. I wanted to do sort of more Chicago, really. I want to fly out of that. I might fly the Concorde out of there, actually, because that's always a good one. I don't know where to yet. I will have a look. I never do much in like the north of the United States. I'm always more either on one coast or the other. I'm more east or west coast, New York, LA, things like that. But yeah, usually, yeah, I never do stuff like this. So never go in the middle. Yeah, I definitely should start doing more of those flights, and definitely on modded aircrafts as well. I tend to use like the same aircraft, but there's definitely more I'm looking to convert and use as well. So stay tuned for them. Yeah, we'll put the smoke on too. Why not? Red smoke, leave it on, drains the fuel a bit. Nevertheless, it's still a good bit of fun. I can't get over the price. This might be 40 quid. It's a lot. Especially when I think it was DC Designs, which is what I'll come on to. I mean, they said that the Concorde's going to retail for about £27, $27, somewhere around that mark. And that's looking to be at the end of February. This for £40, honestly, I'd have just, I don't know. For me, it's not worth it, but feel free to try it out. Yeah, so I'll go back to the Concorde thing, and yeah, so DC Designs, I've spoken about it quite a lot. Obviously, the Concorde I use for these videos is a converted one from Flight Sim X, and with that, it does have a lot of issues. Don't get me wrong, like the throttle, get up and down with the throttle, and it's, sometimes it doesn't like to go all the way up, things like that. But for so this Concorde is expected to be the real deal. I mean, I've seen the screenshots. Go on DC Designs Facebook page, and they've got all the the pictures of what they've sort of come up with so far. I tell you what, it looks absolutely spectacular. It's like the real Concorde inside. It's even got a toilet that you can actually view, they said. And the cockpit looks amazing. I mean, it's got every button. Whether they'll work or not, I don't know. But it certainly looks spectacular, and that's going to retail for £27, I think they said. And we'll be getting that on the channel as soon as it drops. Looking forward to having that. Okay, so something like this here. So a lot of modded aircrafts do it when you go too fast, and you've got to try and it's very difficult to fight your way out. Sometimes it does it. There you have to reduce speed drastically. As we've done that, and put a bit of a turn on as well. There we go. and that sorted it out. Sometimes, like the converted aircraft, they won't let you do that. They'll just go up and up and up, and then the speed will get ridiculous. So will the height. Because you can't sort of fight your way out of those. But with this one, yeah, you can. Still not confident of landing this. I've tried before, and it's not good. This is quite a nice flight path, actually. If you want to try this on with any other aircraft, definitely do. But we want to do this in the MD-11, we're going back sort of like the other way. And also the other day I converted actually DC-10, but the front bit of the landing gear wouldn't actually go up, which is a real nightmare. It was really affecting speed, so deleted that. Just happy with my MD-11, I mean that works perfectly. Of course, in my beloved FedEx livery, it really works well. This, yeah. So as I said about the Concorde, we'll definitely be having that in the channel when it does decide to drop. Of course, it sets them back because I mean it's the update for Flight Sim. I think it's a World 7 update or something that dropped the other day, and yeah, you just spend so much time with the sim just updating it. I spent probably more time updating it than actually flying planes, and that's, for me, that's, I know they want to get everything right, the visuals right, but they need to, like, from my opinion, they need to focus on the aircraft. The plane should be able to do everything, and I mean absolutely everything, and they're more kind of interested in the scenery and things like that, which, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's flight simulator, not scenery simulator, you know. But yeah, here we are. At least we're enjoying it. So I wanted to sort of talk about what's coming up on the channel, and see Gran Turismo 7's release is less than a month away now. PS5 has been sourced, I do have it, and that should, yeah, so it's going to be, I'll be honest, for everyone who subscribed to Flight Sim, I will be getting on Flight Sim every now and then, but the content being sort of churned out is going to be quite heavily Gran Turismo based. You know, we do it all on here. It's we fly, we drive, we do it all. You know, that's our slogan, we do. But once Gran Turismo 7 comes out, which I know a lot of people have been waiting for, that's what's going to be coming up for the next while. But again, I said I will try and do all the other stuff as well, so nobody sort of gets left out. And just everybody who subscribed for different things, I imagine, gets that's what they need for the channel. But yeah, if you want to hit the subscribe button down there, it's always a massive help. Yeah, I mean, we do requests as well, so if you just drop your request in the comment what you want to see us fly, do that, let us know, and yeah, we'll do our best to get those made for you. Of course, if it's a pay aircraft, it will require a donation, but yeah, I mean, it's most other stuff that's free or I can get, then yeah, I will do for free. It's no problem at all. Making good time towards Chicago. If I were the pilot, I'd get 20 miles out and then just eject, because I'm just feeling, no, I'm not going to land this. We try anyway, why not? At times it looks good. It's quite a way to go, yeah. We have all the aircraft. I was looking at convert. I'd like to. Now I've got the converter tool. I look at some of the aircraft from Flight Sim X that you can sort of convert a cheeky barrel roll for you there. You know. Throw a stunt in, throw a trick in, keep everybody entertained. But that's throwing us a bit off balance. Yes, I was looking at some of the stuff. Some of the aircraft that you can add in on Flight Sim X, convert them to Flight Sim. And there's a lot, I mean, there's everything. I mean, there's the Hercules. So all that stuff, if you see something on, I think it's Raku, is the website that has all those planes. If you want something on there, converted, flown, flight to and from, let me know. Definitely can be done. There's a few I'm looking at actually. And hopefully we'll get to fly them. Let's see them on the channel soon. I'm really after a B2 stealth bomber. But I tried converting it and it just does not show up. You get that the screen will load and the flight plan that will load. You'll be on the tarmac. You can hear the plane like sort of engine is whirring, but then it's just invisible. If anyone's managed to convert one of them, please do let us know. I'd love to use it for a video. After one of them for a long, long time, because they're just glorious. But a few, there's the Vulcan bomber on there that I'm looking to convert. I'm looking to convert that. What was the other one? In a second. Yeah, I tried the DC-10 like I said, but the Hercules as well, the military aircraft. I'm looking to convert that at some point, take that on a flight to and from somewhere. That'd be, that I imagine would be a lot of fun. Check out some of our other videos. We don't just do, we've done Antonovs, we've flown all sorts on this channel. So yeah, make sure you have a look at them. I really fancy doing another ransom video, to be honest. I think I can get it right this time, get the landing proper. That would be good. Definitely a bit of practice needed there. It's close now. Flying. I'm not sure the actual speed of this thing. Yeah, I mean in knots. We're not making bad progress here. Of course, it does sound great. This plane, I'll tell you what. It definitely has that sound. When you see these going overhead, I don't know, for American viewers, I mean, cause I think these guys have only done a few. They've done like a few tours in America, just like a few air shows and things. You might have heard one of these go over. But of course, if you ever heard a Hawk C1, which is the Red Arrows, they do sound great. I'll give them that. They were in America at some point. Where was it? I don't know where I was. A few years ago, yeah, it was the British Grand Prix. So the British Grand Prix, every year, they always have these, generally without fail. I think it was one year they didn't have. They didn't have, because they were on tour somewhere. I think they were in America. They went every now and then. They go on like a world tour, and I think they were in America. They had the Typhoon instead, which for me, I mean, that was I much preferred that. It's loud. It's just got attitude for me. But that's my opinion. A lot of people over here like the Red Arrows. I don't particularly. I wanted to try this. So. Here we are. Cannot go too fast, just forget it. But you know, you can with, say, that they'll get ones that are already built into the game. So the A320 and 787, stuff like that. You can go as fast as you like with that. With those, I mean, the wings tend to curve a bit. But you don't get like overspeed. You don't get it going mad. Anything like this. This way, you just have to, as I said earlier, you just have to bring them up and start doing that. The screen's blanking again. So Chicago ATC, so not too far. So it's like approaching some water. Yeah, so as I saw on the map, there's a little bit of water to sort of fly over, not a great deal. Like in our Hawaii Concorde video where we took it over from LA to Hawaii, pretty much over the Pacific. quite a ride that. And I flew that because there was no sort of autopilot on that particular mod. I flew that the whole way. My hand literally was aching at the end. It was about an hour and 25 minutes. All the way from all the way from LA to Hawaii. I was thinking about doing something like on the way back. Just, no. It's meant to be the channel's masterpiece, though. It's it's not appearing, so I had fun making it. So what? So we're approaching the water a bit. I don't think the airport's too far off. When we get to the other side of this this bit here. I'm not sure because I never do the online thing with this, like, with other aircraft and like the open world sort of bit. So I don't know. I mean, if other people have bought T1, can you do information like the red arrows or what? It seems a lot of hassle to organise if you ask me, but I'm sure some of you would like to do that. Knots here. Just don't want to push it too hard because we get a repeat performance of what happened earlier where we just managed to keep it together. This is what I worry about for the landing. If I don't make the landing, do not be surprised. I'm not expecting to land it, to be honest. I'll give it a good go, of course. If we do or not, I don't know. And this does, this actually has autopilot, the Hawk T1, but I haven't explored that yet. I think it's on like the tablet bit on the inside somewhere. I haven't explored that yet. Again, I probably will at some point. We shall see. You get to 600 knots, that's kind of a danger zone. It starts shaking and whatever. Don't like that at all, does it? Doesn't like also being kind of when you take your hand off the stick. It does not like that either. Like that. It's a bit mad. Just kind of lean it somewhere. It always wants to have somebody in control, you know. Shouldn't come too far. Approach. Fascinating city, apparently. That's what I'm told. But yeah, I'm told things are expensive, but again, that's every city. Every city in the world's expensive. As we head there, and again, I said I should do more with it. I don't think I've ever flown in. So I tried to, on this anyway, because I tried to do it with the Concorde video a while back. But there was just something with that before that update. I think that was on World Update 4 or 5. Just didn't want to know and it wouldn't load. But I think from at some point we're going to do that. Get that done, definitely. Very nice straight runway out there as well. I've seen land. It had been the distance there. Far. In terms of bring the throttle down a bit, it might be a tad too soon. You don't want it to be slow, but you know. I'm just thinking, was that too soon? Probably, and it starts rattling around again. That's what I can't bear about this particular adult. Speed up, I think. Not going to be a fair play to the guys that fly these. Would not want to be at controls of this. Even though I doubt it flaps around like that, but yeah, still amazing work. Although I'm not the Red Arrow's biggest fan, it's still pretty amazing what they do, and it takes a set of bollocks to fly in the way they do, that close and things. Wow, if you haven't seen them, I mean, look them up. Incredible. Okay, I'm approaching land. I'm not far off at all here. I put the throttle down a tad. It just does that every time. Oh, really? Now, is it frozen? City there. And then the beach. It's like a runway actually. Just to our left there. Fly over the city, alright. You see the airport. You see the runway. Is this thing going down? I don't think it's going down, but not the way we want it to. But let's try anyway. Pretty straight. That was good. I've said that. Doesn't like it. Was confident in it now. Faster. Speed down. And glide it in maybe. Laugh. Speed's coming down nicely though. Gears down. Speed down too. Quite accurate. Gotta keep it straight. It's too high, it looks decent. Oh no, really? Knew something like this would happen. Well, I stuck it down, but on the outskirts of the airport. Not great, I know. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.